It's Week 17 of the 2026 season, and all eyes are on Jameson Williams, who's third in the league in catches this season and ready for more this week. It's the Lions and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brunch. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Second down now, 7 to go. Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Third and just 2 to go. Here's a give up the middle. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 29. That one's caught along the left sideline. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play fake, Jackson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Laporta with the grab. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. They motion the tight end over. Jackson now on 3rd. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Short kick gathered in at the 15. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On first down, they'll run. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Hauled in left side. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. On the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Throw complete to Lamb. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. You give your quarterback.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Riley Dixon on the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Spins out of 1 stop. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Lions will go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 42. He finds Laporta. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down, here's Lamar. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Tackled by Jack Campbell. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Another carry for him. Past midfield to the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Running it after the penalty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Defense showing blitz. O'Connell. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Carlton Davis. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Cowboys back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. O'Connell trying to get after the pick. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
O'Connell working from the pistol. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on 1st down, O'Connell. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one.
Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just...
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Got Washington. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Finds him over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 17. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Jackson now on third. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Lamar now from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's second and goal. Gibbs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 14. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. The give here on second. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled by Jack Campbell. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. Back deep is Williams. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. First down throw for Jackson. It's taken in by Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lamar throwing again. Laporta with the grab. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Jackson yet again. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. And that touchdown is an important one, Brock. I know they're all important, partner, but this is the 16th rushing score of his season, which means he's the new single-season record holder for a quarterback, breaking the old mark set recently, just back in 2023. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. 3 touchdown passes there for Jordan Love. From there, it's off to the land to check on the Browns at home in the dog pound. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. In the first half, it was the Alabama man, Jahmyr Gibbs, who had it cooking. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here comes Williams on the return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On first down, it's Gibbs. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Another one for Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kalen Carson with the tackle. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Motioning the tight end left. 3rd and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down, here's Lamar. Throw complete to Williams. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They bring the tight end in motion. On first down, Jackson. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Dak. Into traffic, complete. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Dak now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. From the gun is Prescott. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the 2nd half with some needed points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. Finds Laporta. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. 2nd and 3 now. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Into the hands of Gibbs. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Cowboys about set to take over. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He throws a bullet deep. Big game downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one. That's complete inside the 35. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Lions push their lead to 18. Fox now to kick this one away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. The home teams and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All set up now for 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Looking to his fullback now. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Throwing this back in the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
This is complete to Gibbs. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. It's taken in by Washington. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He finds Laporta. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So now here's 3rd and 5. Lamar off the play fake. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. He cashed his 1st attempt, his 2nd now from 45. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Rolling left, buying some time. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 47-yard line.
Dak throwing again. It's taken in by Lamb. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Another throw for Prescott. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Ferguson's got it. Complete.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Ferguson there to bring it in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. He's on the move. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Prescott. He completes it in traffic. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now here's Prescott. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st. To throw is Prescott. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Now Dak to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back at... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st down, here's Lamar. Laporta with the grab. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play fake, Jackson. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. First down from the red zone. It's taken in by Williams. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Lions nearing their 15th win this season. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 1st and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. They'll run. It's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. 1st down, here's Dak. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Throwing on first is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Trying again following the sack. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dak now from the gun. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. This finds Cooks, complete. And he's out of bounds well short of that marker. Wow, they never let him get close there. Great effort to force the turnover on downs. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10. It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now they go play action with Howell. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is, we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Third and 5. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Now Jones. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Jones again. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Aaron Jones hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Straight ahead, Walker
Shrugs him off. There he goes left side. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker.
His 19th touchdown now on the season.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's McCarthy. He gets it to Addison.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense,
they're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Complete. Jefferson the target. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Howell down to throw it. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 83 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Over the middle here to Brown. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
7-7, our score after one. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks. Here's Howell. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Walker trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Walker once more.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker
with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Looking to throw McCarthy. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Throwing is McCarthy. Addison hauls it in. And he's got some space here. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, they started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
On play action, now McCarthy out to his left. A check down here to Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. C.J. Ham, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
And he return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Howell. On the slant, here's Smith-Njigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Another throw for Howell. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
To the air with McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 6. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
With the score, Seahawks 21, Vikings 14.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. McCarthy operating from the gun.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, first down, right? Easy play, but end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
Touchdown, Vikings! Richie James from 3 yards out.
And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, oh, okay, forget the field goal because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Now he'll look to throw it.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Shaq Lawson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Now Howell. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 30 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's McCarthy.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 46, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
142 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Here's Howell.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out.
Now a second and 10. They'll go play action. Howell.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And Walker with it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Good gain there on first down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Howell down to throw it. This is caught. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.